For the majority of us, we spend a lot of our day in this forward flex position where our shoulders come forwards, our elbows are flexed, our wrists and our fingers are flexed. This is the position that is very ideal to perform a lot of our tasks. If we were to perform any task behind our back, then we'll tend to use other muscles, but we don't. We tend to do most of things in front of us. So jobs such as desk jobs or driving or hairdressing or fixing cars all involve this forward flex position. So if you're spending all day in this position, then what you're doing is you're training and you're shortening these flexor muscles and you're lengthening the muscles that open up your chest. What this position does is it brings your head further and further forwards. Your head weighs around 5 kilos and ideally what you want to do is balance it on your spine as if it's a bowling ball. If you can do this, then the surrounding ligaments, muscles and joints are going to be put at the least strain. The further forwards your head goes, the more that those muscles have to pull back on your head to keep your head on top of your shoulders. So if your head goes forwards just 30 degrees, then that 5 kilo weight turns into an 18 kilo weight. If your head goes forwards by 70 degrees, then that weight transfers into 28 kilos. That's a lot of weight for your head to need to hold up, which it is not designed to do. It's designed to hold around 5 kilos. So if you're in this position for long term, what this will eventually do is you'll start to get these tight knots within your muscle because the muscles become fatigued. They go into anaerobic respiration because of the long-term energy use. It starts to run out of energy, so it goes into anaerobic respiration. It starts forming lactic acid and then it starts to produce these knots, and this is when we start to get pain in our neck and back and can also then produce headaches. In this video, I'm going to go through my single best, most effective exercise in reversing this forward flexed position that if you can do every day, you're almost guaranteed to see noticeable, significant results in your posture and therefore reducing headaches, neck pain and back pain, particularly if that's a major cause for you. So without further ado, let's have a look at the exercise. The most ideal position for your spine is to sit up straight, to imagine there's a string on your chest and it's pulling you straight up to the ceiling. That's going to bring your chest up and out, and then your shoulders should be back and down, and then your head should be back so it's balancing on your spine, so it's not forwards, so those muscles can reduce the amount of energy that they need or require to keep your head on top of your shoulders. So this exercise is designed to reverse this flexed position. So what you're going to need to start off with is a 90 centimeter core roller or foam roller, which essentially is a cylinder shaped piece of foam. And it's important that you have the 90 centimeter one because I know the most common size is a 60 centimeter one, but this won't work for this particular exercise. And the reason why you need it this size is because it needs us to go the length of your spine. It needs to support the head on one end and your tailbone on the other end. So what you're going to do is put this core roller lying on the floor, and then you're going to lie on top of the core roller with your low back on one end and your head supported at the other end. Once you're in that position, then you're going to bend your knees so your feet end up being flat on the floor. That's going to reduce any tension within your low back. What you're then going to do is bring your arms straight up so you can then find the very best position for you. You want to find the position that's going to stretch the front of your chest, which are mainly going to be your pectoral muscles, and they need to be stretched enough but not too much that you couldn't hold it there for around 10 to 15 minutes. Once you find that position, then all you need to do is to lie there. So it's a great exercise because you actually don't need to do anything, you don't need to think. Once you're in that position, it's a very passive exercise. So when you're in this position, you can do whatever you like as long as that you're not changing your position or moving. So that might be listening to music or listening to a podcast or talking to someone or even meditating. So you can kill two birds with one stone here. Now, if your head doesn't touch the foam roller, that probably means you don't have enough mobility in your mid-back to straighten out your spine. This is very common in people that have a very hunched position or hunched back. What I suggest to do here is just to put a pillow underneath your head so you're comfortable. Make this pillow as thin as you comfortably can, because what you want to do is to reduce this pillow until your head eventually touches the foam roller over a length of time. That might take a long time. For some people that might never occur, but you might be able to make some headway in that to increase your mobility and reverse that position slightly. But for most people, you should be able to touch the head onto the foam roller. Now, ideally, you want to do this for around 10 to 15 minutes per day. That's the aim. You might not be able to do that straight away. So my suggestion is to do what you comfortably can and then just work your way up to those minutes. You could even extend it a little bit longer than that. Probably won't go more than 20-25 minutes. And then you want to do that twice a day. So the repetition is quite important. And my suggestion is to do it around midday and then towards the end of the day. It can be a great exercise to break up the day and to help to reverse that position. So I hope this has been very useful. Give this a go and measure the changes. Maybe take a photo of yourself from the side and then a month later retake it after doing this exercise, and I'm sure you're going to find some really great results. If you do get any great results, then do put them in the comments and let all of us see the progress that you're making. Thank you again for watching. If you are new here, then please do subscribe for new videos like this one every single week. At the moment, I'm doing that twice a week. And do put down any suggestions for videos that you'd like to see in the future down in the comments. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video.